You are weeks away from your wedding, deep into the planning and expectations, and suddenly you hit a wall. A single piece of information threatens to fracture the entire commitment you are about to make. You've discovered your fiancé lied about his actual Indian Railways job title. Pulling the plug isn't simple. You've grown deeply attached, so you need the facts about his real role, the salary and career path, hoping to package this reality for your family. Here is the conflict. You are trying to use a payslip and a promotion track to bandage a breach of trust. Objective financial data will not fix the reality that your partner deceived you. We aren't here to judge the deception. We are going to break down your two viable options right now: absorbing this reality to keep the peace, or forcing a direct confrontation before you sign the register. To make a choice you can actually live with, you have to split this problem in half. We need to look at the cold facts and the job itself, separate from the health of the relationship. Let's address the hard data first. What exactly is the ministerial and isolated category technician role in the Indian Railways? Looking at this hierarchy chart, this technician position sits securely within the Group C tier. Under the Level 2 pay matrix, the starting basic pay is around 19,900 rupees per month. Factoring in standard government allowances like house rent and dearness, the gross monthly salary ranges between 30,000 and 35,000 rupees. You asked about post upgrades. In the railways, promotion out of this tier relies on Bivabio Porika, or departmental exams. You don't just wait out the clock. To climb into higher grades, he has to actively study for and pass these internal assessments. The role provides government stability, but it is a modest technical position, likely far less glamorous than whatever inflated title he presented to your family. It is common for immense societal pressure regarding marriage and career prestige to drive people into exaggerating their government rank. The income is secure, and the job is respectable. You now have the exact financial and career facts you asked for, but knowing the salary does not resolve the lie. This brings us to Path A. You absorb the truth to manage your family's expectations. Taking this route makes you an active participant in the cover-up, curating every detail shared with relatives. The wedding proceeds without a hitch, maintaining social harmony and avoiding public embarrassment. Taking the path of least resistance right now carries a heavy hidden cost that will unfold over the years. You will carry the sole psychological burden of keeping this story straight. Every family gathering becomes a liability where the truth could slip out. More importantly, you establish a dangerous precedent. You are teaching your future husband he can mislead you on major life details and face zero consequences. Path A protects the event of the wedding, but it severely compromises the trust required for the actual marriage. Returning to the decision tree, there is Path B, halting momentum entirely to demand the truth. This requires pausing wedding preparations until he explains why he lied. The immediate result is clarity on his character, seeing if he shows genuine remorse or gets defensive. But choosing this direct approach means accepting severe, highly public volatility. A confrontation this close to the wedding date will likely trigger immense family drama. This fractures the current peace. You must walk into that conversation fully prepared for the ultimate risk. The engagement might fall apart entirely. Path B asserts your boundaries and forces honesty, but it extracts a massive, immediate toll in emotional distress and social fallout. The choice is clear: marry into a stable position built on a dishonest foundation, or demand the truth and risk everything you've planned. Looking at this scorecard, Path A makes sense for a very specific type of person. It is an option if you genuinely believe his deception was an isolated panic response to societal pressure, rather than a calculated, malicious manipulation. It also requires you to possess extreme emotional resilience, taking on the burden of managing your family's expectations entirely on your own. Moving over to Path B, this approach is for the person who views complete transparency as a non-negotiable requirement for a partner. It fits someone willing to endure the sharp, immediate pain of a canceled wedding to avoid the chronic exhaustion of living a lie. You asked for the facts regarding his salary and his rank, and now you have them, but the data cannot make this choice for you. Make your decision based on the reality of the man in front of you, not the fear of the fallout. Do not let temporary emotional weakness dictate a lifelong contract.